Any guesses on the traffic flow? Take a look. To find the traffic bottom, I ran the game with no despawning. The city population is huge. Almost 100,000, 97,811. And then here's the outskirts of the city. Here you go. No despawning. And the traffic bottomed out at 38%. Let me hit play so you can see the traffic movement. Oh man, there isn't much at all, is there? I'm going to load the original save game and start the fix. There's a little bit here, obviously, where there's no red, but I mean, there's a lot of just dead gridlock. The original save game had despawning turned off. So good job to Hornet Michael 24, the creator of this city. Yeah, good job on playing in that hard mode. The title is Rockfield. Description is Hornet Michael 24 traffic problems, frowny face. I have big problem with traffic in my city and everything like shops, garbage, and these things. Can someone try to fix my city, please? I have like no idea what to do. I tried everything and no result. Michael, if that's how I hope I'm saying your name right. I appreciate the work on appreciate the opportunity to work on your city. Thank you for uploading it. I'm going to fix your city in this video. City population again right around 97,000. Hornet is playing on limited money, so good job. You're doing no despawning and limited money. That's a harder way to play, which is great. There is demand for industry, no commercial demand, negligible residential demand. So welcome everybody to another Cities Skylines submitted city traffic fix and city fix video. In this video, I'm going to fix someone else's city and its traffic. We start out with updating the traffic manager settings. Yeah, the traffic manager settings weren't set up correctly, so I updated those. If you want to know what traffic manager settings to use, there is a video showing that and a playlist along with a lot of other tips and fixes. Let's analyze the layout. So we got some low density residential, which is this right here. That's homes, some office space, okay. Not a lot of commercial here, so that's not mixed well enough. Okay, this is a little bit more mixed. What do we got? Yeah, some office, some commercial, okay. This is very nicely mixed up here. Okay. What's the unemployment rate? Oh my god, did you build a Hadron Collider? Really? Well, it's, first of all, good. Don't build a Hadron Collider. That building is terrible. This is very bad unemployment without the Hadron Collider. So I'll take a look at that, see if we can work on that. And we want to use the diffuse and disperse strategy to fix the city. I don't think that it's been implemented in the city from the looks of it. So that's going to be a big key. And so the city's at 56%, and so obviously it declines to that bottom that I showed before. So it starts out at like 57, 58, and then it just starts to go down. Okay, let's go ahead and start working on it. So here's some of the big sections right here. So we're going to just go ahead and start fixing that. Let me take a look if there's an issue with the highway system that's causing it. How do you get off the highway? Where's the on-ramp and off-ramp? Oh, there isn't one. So how do you come over here to Master Architects? Do you have to exit here? Come back over? Hit this roundabout and then come over here. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to put a highway intersection right here to help. I'm going to destroy this, put another highway intersection there, and put in another one right here. So let me show the first one on video. Are these elevated? Okay. They don't really need to be. And, I mean, this road is perfect placement for it. Can this fit? Yeah, it can. Pretty much perfectly. Let's go underground, destroy this. There's people walking underground. Nice walkability. Okay. Alright, it says slope too steep. That's fine. You hit this. Which way is the land going? Okay. Kind of want to do it the other way, actually. There we go. That'll be a little bit better. Okay. Will it fit now? Yeah. Come on. There. They got a 6-lane road right here. I don't know if that's necessary. I'm going to downgrade it to 4. Hook that up. Hook this up. And let's get your highway set up. No. I'm gonna leave it up high. For that stretch, and now I'm gonna drop it down. And I'll show you why in a second. Show you why in a second. I've got an idea that's going to really help out with the traffic here. Oh, God, that's terrible, but we're going for speed. Let's get this going in the right direction, shall we? Okay. The reason why I did that is here's another underground road. This was elevated, this highway, so it doesn't need to be... That road doesn't need to be underground. So we've got that. And then we've got frontage roads, which would be extremely helpful. Perfect. That's perfect. I kind of want to do an off-ramp like that. That would actually help with the traffic. It looks terribly ugly, though. And you can't do anything from right here. It's too close. Can you do this? No way! Really? Okay. Fine. And then we do need another on-ramp right here. No. No. These are too close together right here. Oh, perfect. You got a no lane change spotted here, right there. There, just did that to create it. Need one of those circles right here. That's where they can change lanes, where you see that. Sometimes people call them nodes. All right, very good. can go straight in. Excellent. And then just for sake of time, we'll go ahead and terminate the highway here. We may need to build out more of the frontage road. There you go. So off-ramp, on-ramp, off-ramp, on-ramp, off-ramp, so that's good. Wait, this is a one-way road? No. That's not necessary at all. Yeah, that's overkill right there. Only one way to get out, and what, there's a way over here to get in? Yeah, you do not want to do that. Okay, and then let's go underground. Change these. Okay, that's good. I don't even think, can I get this one? Okay. I think that's good. Alright, so that's one example of an intersection. I'm going to do two more, and I'll be back. Here, take a quick look at this, and let me build that, and I'll show what it looks like upon completion. Here you go. This is what the updated section looks like. We got some frontage roads partially built out. We've got on-ramps, off-ramps. Here's an off-ramp, and then we just need one more on-ramp right here. And then I've also noticed that there are... this is good. Be nice for there to be another one right here. I've noticed that there's just a lot of one-way roads. Take a look at this. This is one way, so a person couldn't even come this way and come over here to get across to this other side. So I actually think that the only way to go from this center area to this east island is this is the only way. Come over here, and here. This other way that I thought about, that I thought would work, will not, because this is a one-way road right here. So lots of one-way roads, and I think that is also negatively impacting the city. Simultaneously, to go right here, up here, there's a one-way road. There's a two-way road right here, but there's not really a need for all these one-way roads. Normally, what I recommend is do not use any one-way roads. None, except for a queue and except for the frontage roads. So I'm going to just update these from 3-lane, is that what that was, one-way, to a 4-lane two-way. And this is 6-lane one-way, changing it to a 4-lane two-way. Same thing, what is this? 3-lane one-way, 4-lane two-way. Wow, you can't even come over here? You can't even turn around. Both of these go out. So if you're over here, you can't even use this? How do you use this? You can't. Oh, I can't even upgrade that. I can upgrade that one. Okay. So I think that's a decent amount of work. I didn't even put in this other intersection. We can go ahead and just hit play and see what happens. Here we go. All of the cars will reset and recalculate where they're going. And of course, the areas that I worked on, you know, they did not have a whole lot of traffic. But the reason why I did that was because the access here was bad. I think there's a car flying around over here. Look. What happened to you, my friend? Can I not click on you? This guy's just flying around. Oh, I can't even select him. There we go. Poor guy. Poor guy. What happens if I hit play? Oh my god. That's crazy. Alright, I'll stop. Let's delete him. But so this area had bad access. And that's why I worked on that even though it didn't have a lot of traffic, because that is creating a cascade effect and a ripple effect to other sections of the city, that they're being focused through certain roads because of poor access in other areas. All right, so let's go to where there is a lot of traffic, and then let's just go to town, okay? Here we go. And I assume this is because these don't have dedicated directions, and they don't. So let's just do that. Give me a dedicated direction, dedicated direction. If you're in the left turn lane, you have to take a left. Please go into the middle or right lanes to go straight. These guys aren't moving because of a light. Let's get rid of that light. What do you got? Dedicated directions. Okay. These guys, they're trying to get into this roundabout and they're going slow because there are intersection signs? No. Why not? Why are they going so slow? Wow. Okay. Well, we'll just leave that. Oh, you're using lane connectors. You do not need to use those, as evidenced by the fact that this city has lane connectors and the traffic is still bad. So you will not need to use those. What the? There's a shortcut. Wait, so what are these? Let's pause here. No cars, no buses, no taxi cabs? Why? Why? Allow all vehicles. That's forcing people into other parts of the city. Let's keep on going. There's a traffic light right here. Bam. Let's get rid of that. There you go. There you go. I mean, great walkability in the city, so good job on that. What is this? Is like no parking? I actually don't know what this icon is. I actually don't know what that icon was. Hey man, you're showing me something that I've never seen before. What is this? That applies stop signs. That's yields. Huh. Well, I'm stumped. If anybody knows what that icon means, please let me know. All right, let's keep on going. Oh, by the way, I've noticed everybody is coming down to this road. Is there no other way for you guys to... This is a one-way road? That's a one-way road. So that's why everybody comes down here. There's no other way to get back? Oh, there's a way right there. Both of those way go to the right. Okay, let's change this. We can just keep on hitting play. We'll make this a 6-laner. Upgrading it from 6-lane one-way to 6-lane two-way. The cars will readjust. Right turn only. Right turn only. Let's follow these guys, follow these guys. And they hit a stoplight. There you go. Oh. Okay, let's do that. And then we're back to where we were before. And then these guys get stuck here. Bam. And then this is fairly open. Okay. Very good. All right, here's the highway. Exit only lane. This is on-ramp only. Oh, wow. People are using the hell out of that. Nice. This is exit only. Oh. Pause, 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 pause. You're trying to take a right. Let me upgrade you. Okay. 2 lanes to take a right, and then you're stuck here with the time traffic light. Remove the time traffic light. That is holding up all of this. And then what about this way? Exit only. Oh, and you're coming over here. Maybe like this? What are you waiting on? Oh, there's a yield sign. Yeah, that's why I don't use those really anywhere. Don't use intersection instructions. And that's why, and that's the example why. Now this dude should start going faster. These guys should start to go. The only intersection instruction that I recommend is this one right here, where you can tell them to block the box or to tell them not to use crosswalks. Here. There you go. So block the box, block the box. That's the only. Those are the only ones that I use. Otherwise, I recommend do not use lane connectors. Do not use the intersection instructions. They're called the intersection instructions are called priority signs and junction restrictions in the game. Here, will this help you guys out? Let me upgrade this from a 4 to a 6. And then the only thing you need on a roundabout, if you really need to, is block the box when you're on the roundabout. And then if you're coming onto the roundabout, do not block the box. Sometimes you'll need it, sometimes you won't. You just kind of got to see. Normally, it's good practice. A fully functioning roundabout will have that turned on. But if the rest of the city is really operating well, you don't really need to. So, like in my most recent city, I haven't really needed to do that. Okay, what are we doing here? How's that? Can we get you guys another way over here? Let me get you guys another. There. Ooh, God, is that steep? Oh, no, that's not bad at all. Okay. So if you're on the roundabout, block the box. If you're coming onto the roundabout, do not block the box. There you go. Let's go ahead and start working on this area, right? How are we doing? 59? Not really a lot of movement yet. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to 6. 4 to 6. Dedicated left. Dedicated left. Dedicated right. Okay, you guys good there? You got a way over here. It would be nice for you to have another way to get onto the highway over here. Nobody's using this. There you go. I've noticed this is a 6-lane road at 35 miles an hour. That means it's not a highway. Let's change this to a highway. And I need to go underground, don't I? Oh, what the hell is this road? Where the hell is that going? It's a total bypass. Don't need it at all anymore. That road goes all the way here. Don't need it at all anymore. You can tell there's plenty of room on the highway. Okay, let's keep on upgrading this from the 6-lane non-highway road with the lower speed limit. Speed limit is 35. Is that kilometers? Or is that miles per hour? There you go. Same thing here. There you go. What is this? There's this other road that's coming underneath another bypass right here. Nobody's using it. Okay, we can get rid of that too. Bam. But I'll give you guys, of course, an exit right here. Bam! Into that section. You got an off-ramp right here already. Rather than a highway, just a nice little off-ramp. How we doing? Keeping on plugging away. That seems like good utilization of that road. I don't want to change anything there. Hey! Hey, wait a minute! This is cleared up. Left turn only lane, and it's got... Man, I wish I knew what these things were. I have no idea. That's amazing. I'm just totally stumped. Get rid of that. Left turn only. Left turn only. Left turn only. Okay, fine. I think I did that. Holy moly. Pause. What the? Nobody's using this because of these restrictions. Bam. Allow all vehicles. Bam. There you go. Oh my God. I gotta come back to that other section. Okay. Well, let's try to figure this part out right here. There's a light. Get rid of that. Left turn only. Then you got a kind of a highway. These guys are going straight and they're stuck at this light right here. Bam! And all of this free reign not able to be used because of a light. Let's hit play. And while we're at it, let's take out these lane connectors. Hello? Oh, you're trying to take a right. Bam. And you're trying to come onto this roundabout? This is a cargo train terminal? Wait a minute. Hold up. What is... This is a harbor for passengers? But you're not allowing taxis or buses? Yeah, you don't want to do that. That's a mistake right there. Okay. Play. And this operates a lot like a roundabout, so if you're on the roundabout, you can block the box. And that's the only thing you have to do on a roundabout. You got anything else on here? See a yield sign right there. Oh yeah, there's a light here. And there's a light right here too. Okay, does everybody want to take a right? Here. There you go. Look at this. Look at this huge drop. Yeah. Holy moly. And is this because of all of this these two guys together? This one creates a lot of traffic. Pause. I need to analyze this. Okay, I haven't confirmed. I'm going to do this right while I'm recording the video live. But I was wondering, hey, maybe I can move this cargo harbor where there's industry? And then I looked around. You have a city without any industry. That's why there's so much demand. That's why the unemployment rate is bad. And I have a feeling that your traffic is being caused by that. You're importing all of your goods. You're not producing them locally. And so there's going to be a boatload of usage of the cargo harbor. And then do you have a cargo train terminal? Right here? And it's as far away as possible from the highway. It's literally as far away as you could be. It needs to be right next to the highway. You got a highway right here. You got a train thing, and there's a train thing over there, but this is outside the city limits. You got a train thing right here. Why isn't this being used? So in this city fix, should I build some industry? I think that's a necessity. That's an absolute necessity. What does your natural resources look like? I mean, the best place to build industry is right here. And there's a rail line right here. And then you already have industry right here. And this could be where the cargo harbor goes. Let's do it. I think that's a really good idea. However, there's no highway there. Oh my God. It's got to be right here. You got to place it next to the highway. Next to the highway. Oh, it's waterfront property. Oh, the best place would have been, here's a highway. It would have been great to put industry right here. Right here. Next to the highway. So I think it'll be good to put industry right here. And then put a train terminal right here. And there's a train terminal right here. Put industry right there too. Just a small amount. And you could have a second highway going up here in the future. Let's go ahead and start building something out. We need to put an intersection here, though. So take a quick look right here. And I'm going to build out a section, and I'll be back. All right, I built out a section. Here's a highway, brand new highway intersection. Another highway intersection to get to an industry area. And then I filled it out as well, zoned it up a little bit. You will notice that this is generic industry because generic industry is what builds goods. And less importing, better the traffic flow, and then this should not hurt us considering the good highway access. So I'm going to go ahead and build out the on-ramps and off-ramps. And throughout all of this, I'm using my own highway intersections. That's what you see here. This one, this one, this one. You can find those on the Steam Workshop. I believe that they're the best highway intersections because they've got integrated frontage roads, integrated rail, integrated paths. And so I think they do an amazing job for traffic. Built this area out. Let's see. Come on, off-ramp. On-ramp. You got an off-ramp. And then you need an on-ramp. Here we go. Off-ramp. On-ramp. That. Ooh, this needs. There you go. There you go. Okay. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and hit play. And then you guys will need water for sure. Okay, that's good. We still have to move the rail and the cargo. So, what can we do? Pause. So you need a queue. There you go. Cargo train terminal. Bam. Got to go underground, page up and page down, or look at your key bindings in settings. Make sure the lines connect. Play. You're gonna need some electricity. We'll let those guys build down. Actually, here. For the time being. I'm noticing a lot of garbage trucks too. Let's go ahead and take care of that right now. Garbage processing capacity 2 million. Production is only 817. So we're going to go ahead and just destroy large swaths of it. There we go. That's some of it. And then let's move this cargo harbor. Well, could you build a queue here? You probably could, but it's better for it to be near the industry, which will be over there. So let's which way do cars come in and which way do they go out? Oh my god, you can't even see. They come out there and they come in over here, I think. So you really want to build a queue, something like that. And let's just get an idea on where we can move it to. Get our bearings a little bit. Pause. Oh. Sorry about that. So it's too low. There. Is that... Oh god, that's even worse. Man. Oh, that's a little bit better. Let's give a long leadway to this ground. Oh, geez, really? Okay. It says that it's too steep, so we're gonna have to probably go underground? Like that? Okay. Really building underground right now. There. So you come in here, go through the queue, hit this, and it's fairly gradual, the inclines. That's a little bit steeper than I wanted, but you want to spend a little bit more time on it. I'm kind of doing it for speed. Play. And now there'll just be the passenger guys over here. Oh, hey. There you go. There you go. We'll see if that can help them move a little bit. And you guys are waiting a little bit because... Oh, it does say block the box. Guys, you're a little bit slow here. You guys are a little bit too slow here. Are you guys glitching? I would love to have this road actually just kind of hook up right here. I'll just let it go for a while. So this industry area is building out. You need electricity. I gotcha. Cross. There you go. There you go. I should light you guys up. Notice the industrial demand is down. What's our unemployment rate? It will take time. It will take time. But as these kind of fill up, that should help. Let's take a look at your policies while we're waiting. Oh. Okay. Well, that's fine. You're extremely profitable. All right. You got buses? You do. All right. We're going to go ahead and delete those. If you're wondering why, it'll improve the traffic. Okay. And then you got metro. Very good. Let's take a look at your usage. Nobody's using that. Why is the usage so small? This, oh, 858. Here's an opportunity. So we're just increasing the number of vehicles because there's a lot of people waiting. So this one gets a lot. Metro Line 6. This one also gets a decent amount, 300. We just need to increase these. There you go. And you have them only going one way. They should be going two ways. Oh, but they actually kind of intersect each other. Do they? Oh, they go underneath each other. Okay. It'd be good to do some loops. And then you don't have them connected to any of your other parts. Oh my God. Really? 77? We're done? Let's just keep on going a little bit, huh? Oh. Hold on, look at this, guys. Let me let you look at it. See what's wrong here? How do you go from west of these one-way roads to the east? There's only one connection right here. Why aren't there more? That's why this is a bottleneck, because that's the only way to do that. And this is kind of a highway, but not really. It has intersections going right onto it. So it needs to be either a highway or it needs to be a boulevard. Can I even connect these together? Will it let me? No, distance too short. You have to use road anarchy. I want to just destroy all of those. It's got zoning right on it. It's going to wreck that zoning. It's going to wreck that zoning. I kind of want to destroy that whole middle section. There's some lights here. Yeah, double lights. How about that? Why can't you take a left here? Lane connectors? Wait, is this a one-way in? This is only going one way? You can't even go that way. How do you get back to the left? There's no way. You can't go back to the left except for this U-turn that I created. That's why there's so many cars going there. Oh. Okay. Remember the zoning. Commercial. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do anything here. Oh, you got these one-way road things happening again. I won't be able to redo all of it, but they should be redone. Can you even hook up? No, you cannot. That's fine. They can just come down here then. I'll skip that one because they can just come right down here to exit out. Okay, and this was commercial. High density. There you go. Let me destroy the rest of this. I'll be back. All right, I did that. I destroyed the rest of those double roads up to like right here where that intersection is. And can I switch this at all? Yeah. So instead of 6-lane one-way, it's 6-lane two-way. And then I connected up these roads from the neighborhoods. And I did every other one. That will help with the traffic flow. And then we just have to redo the zoning. What is this? High density, high density, high density. Okay. Okay. And then these are offices, I believe. Oh, these are still high density commercial. Okay. There you go. And then this road was kind of intersecting. It doesn't need to be such a big road. So there. Some of the zoning could be polished up, but I'll leave that. We've kind of replaced or replenished, I think, most of what was lost. Yeah. Play. Let's get some dedicated turning lanes. Bam. There we go. And all these cars are kind of resettling, rearranging, recalculating. Oh, we did lose some, I beg your pardon, we lost a little bit of regular homes. I won't put them next to this main thoroughfare. There we go. Nobody would want to live near that road. It'd be way too busy. Okay. So that's good. Let's just keep on working some dedicated directions. There you go. What's this? Okay, left turn. Okay. There you go. Traffic light. Boom. Get going. Remove that traffic light. Is there another way over here? Yeah, there is over here. You guys can block the box. Left turn only. Some dedicated directions. There's a lot of people walking, so that could cause an issue right there. We're going to let it run for a little bit and see what happens. Let's take a look. Need some water right here. Okay. Look at that queue compared to what it was before. Perfect. Does this mean this road is done? Yep. That means that road is done. How we doing here? Well, I expected actually a little bit more interest in this area. Oh, shoot! Hold on. What's up with the... The cargo trains are all busted. They're all stuck. Where are you guys stuck at? I don't see you guys stuck over here. I see you guys stuck like over here. Let's just remove some of you. What's going on here? It's kind of stuck out of the map. I'm looking. This is fine. This is fine. This rail line is fine. I just see it kind of stuck over here. Was there some kind of glitch? Play? Oh. What's happening? Okay, you're not stuck out of the map. Where are you stuck at then? Is there some kind of glitch underground here? Somebody just crash and burn? Play? It's because this section isn't big enough. It's getting this stuck. And that looks like that got stuck. I'm just checking what's happening. Okay. Are you moving now? Okay. Let's just let that run and see what happens. A little bit of water here. I gotcha. There you go. Unemployment, 19. Like I said, it's going to take some time, but this is the way to do it. Import is 12,143. This just needs to keep on building out. I have a feeling I didn't make this big enough. I may have to redo that. Okay. And these guys are stuck because of the rail line. And I see two passenger trains very close to each other. Wait a minute. What's going on right here? Delete that. So let's pause this. Let's get this rail line. It's already underground partially. Let's get it, the rest of it underground. Page up and page down. There. And that way, these cars aren't waiting for the train right there. And this is a big old 6-lane one-way road, and there's a traffic light right here. Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of these one-way roads too. We'll make them 6-lane, two-way. We're almost done. Look at that. One-way road going into a two-way road. Alright, let's let it run for a little bit. Yeah, Hornet, I like your city in many ways. Limited money, no despawning. So that's good. You've got a big city. It's profitable. So those are all positive things. We just, it's definitely a lot of work that needs to be done. Some of the things that you did, it makes me wonder if you made it hard for me to solve on purpose. I don't know. But we're close. We're close to fixing it. Alright, these guys are just waiting for forever. So light right here. Boom. How about we do that? Do that. I know you guys are all trying to get out. You guys are all trying to get out. About that. Oh, that's why. There we go. There's a block the box instruction right there. And there's a lot of people walking. We're going to have to do paths here. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. And see if that helps. Page up and page down. Bam. There you go. Home for 0 elevation or level. There you go. Oh man, really? Will that connect? Okay, good. There you go. There you go. And can you... Is this even possible? Can you kind of hook up something right here? Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, great. So, and then can you hook up to both sides like that? Oh, it'll only hook up to one. That's fine. I didn't know which road it was going to hook up to. And here's the other intersection instruction. Do not use the ground crosswalks, please. Use the elevated, beautiful elevated ones I just made. And get going. Does this need to be a roundabout? Okay. there needs to be another exit off. Here. I know what's causing some of that traffic, and it actually has to do with over here. There. There's a lot of people exiting off to come down here because there's no exit that I put right over here. And there wasn't one beforehand. So that should hopefully help. That's better. And that's better. That's better. That's a better layout for it. I mean, we'll just let it run. Where are we at? 65? Yeah. This section is very challenging here. Especially with that change that I made to that road. You never want to put these kinds of roads so close together. It will mess up your traffic. And then undoing it is also very challenging. We'll see. I may have to make this a roundabout. Normally you never have to use roundabouts, but in obviously certain use cases, it'll be a necessity. Do you need to be a 2-lane? Will that help you out? A lot of garbage trucks. All right, let's go to town on some more of them, huh? There's 5 right there. Okay. There's a lot right there. There's 1. I think that's fine for the time being. Let's take a look at our mass transit. It's going to keep on plugging away until we get the traffic better. Is these last 2 that had a lot of traffic. Oh, it's working its way down. Alright, let me take a look at this line 6. Where do you go? Let me build out another one. I hope I get it right. That goes counterclockwise. Here you go. That's 7, and I think that matches up with 6. Wait, did I make it go the same way? I'm so dumb. Oh man, I totally botched that. Haha! Let me change that. Yeah. I need one that goes clockwise. There you go. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, well, yeah, why? Why is it going that way? I want it to come this way. Look at that. It doesn't actually go the other way. That's weird. It doesn't come back around that way. Huh. Oh, I'll leave that. Maybe some of these roads are at a weird angle or it's a glitch. But I should be able to have it go... Wait, is your rail one way? That's it, you're using a one-way rail. That's got to be it. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Yeah, you can see the small arrows. I've never seen one way. Wow. I'll just do one of them. Man, this fix video is going to be much longer. Let me do the rest of it and I'll be back. All right, I have updated this one-way line. Now let's see if it will let me do it. Yeah, see? Now it's going in the correct direction. Great. Complete. Excellent. So that's just one of them. And so that's line 6, that's counterclockwise. And this is line 6 and that's clockwise. Okay. We'll just do one of them. So that was really busy. Let's take a look. Okay, so that area needs to be a roundabout. Is there anything else that has bad traffic? This area, just because a train is coming by? Alright, pause. Okay, that's good there. Is there anything else besides that one area? Traffic lights. Traffic lights. And that's it. Okay. Is there any other solution for this busy area? No, I don't think so. I think it's just getting worse. What about creating a road right here or something like that? Could that possibly help? We're in experimentation mode. Could that possibly help alleviate this? I don't know. All of these people want to try to get to the highway. Let's just analyze it a little bit, shall we? If you click on this road, it's a bunch of private vehicles, and they're trying to get across. And a lot of them are trying to come over here. Okay, so can you give them a different way? Can you give them a different way over? Yeah, right here. It's a one-way road. Do we need a roundabout? We don't know. Okay. And this one we can't get... Oh my god. Oops. Let's try to clean this up, shall we? So this was trying to get over. There's just not a lot of room right there. The hell? There. There. Okay, that's fine. It's ugly, but we'll have to make it work due to time. So you come over here, and now you got 2 ways to go. And it's pretty much a roundabout, which is really unnecessary. Why? Why even have that? Why not just have it intersect right here? That's what I'm gonna do. Have it intersect right there. There. Play. Oh, there's another one-way road right here. Bam. Okay, let's see. They're going to have to recalculate, but we got to give them time, and let's see if they recalculate. These dudes all want to go straight down, don't they? Let's do that. Oh, and this road has got that stuff, whatever the hell it is. Okay. Let's do speed limits. Bam. Oh, it's miles per hour. Okay. So changing the speed limit for those. Okay. I think that's good. This area is looking okay. This road is just in rough shape to get down here. There's a highway intersection right here too. Be nice to have a little highway intersection and just connect it up. Let's just see how it goes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's bad. It is already bad. Maybe it would be better to do something like... Oh, you can't do anything like that. Pause. I have an idea. There you go. And see if that helps them out. Let's rebuild this. Otherwise, I'm going to have to put a highway over there. Shoot, what were these? Homes? Got it. What were these? High density residential? Really? Okay. Play. We'll see if that helps move them faster. My mistake. I removed the 2 lanes, made them 1, and it made it worse. It's definitely easier to operate. It's definitely cleaner. It gives them more intersections, but it really wrecked the traffic. Oh, wow. A lot of people are using this now. Oh, my God. This is not really a real intersection. You can block the box right there, guys. Yeah, remember there was this big backlog right here? It's kind of cleared out. Yeah, that one is really rough. These people trying to come down. Yikes. That may help. Is that going to help you guys? We'll see. So sorry about all of this. Oh, I apologize. Wait, why can't you go straight? It's a light. Holy moly. There's another light. Am I going to be able to fix this? Are you guys finally starting to move a little bit? You guys are using this as a U-turn? Wow. That's going to take you a boatload long time. Holy moly. Oh, hey, look, this is clearing up a little bit. Oh, that's good. This, okay, maybe we just need to let it run? Are there trains all stuck again? No, those look good. I see some trains stuck right here. Oh my God, look at all these people waiting. $62. 10,000. Okay. And this industry area is built out. Okay, you see you're starting to get some usage. How's your unemployment? 16. Okay. And there's industrial demand. Well, I mean, we need to build more. How much more can it handle over here? Let me build out another industrial section. I'll be back. All right. Built it out. Here you go. Hit play. There's the size of it thus far. And that should whittle down the unemployment rate a little bit, drop the import down some more. Is there traffic anywhere else in the city? There is not. And I think that'll be as much as this area can handle, really. And this area is almost done. You see that? So what have we learned here? No roundabout needed. The issue wasn't this intersection. The issue was this road being a one-way road. Wait a minute. Look at this. Hold on. Can you guys see this? One way here, one way here. Nobody can even use this. When I see stuff like that, it makes me think that this city was done on purpose to make it an impossible fix. I don't know. So let's go underground. I mean, it's not even being used. Can we just delete it? This is actually not. There we go. There. Okay, very good. Is there a way to get over? There isn't, is there? Got this way to get over and that way to get over, so it's pretty sizable. Let's pause this. It needs to be there. It's too sharp. Oh. There. And then that was office space. There. That's better. That's cleaner. How's this? Good. Okay. And how's this one? 433 people waiting. Good. Probably doing some others counterclockwise would help out a whole lot. This is almost done, waiting for that to dissipate. that. And then what about this? How bad is this? Are you guys... Okay, it's depleting. It's just taking a long time. Yeah, that's good. Part of me wants to say you can block the box and you can block the box just to help them move faster. Q is fine. Trains there are fine. At least these industry guys got a direct shot over here. Q here is fine. It's moving, it's just busy. Why are there two lines going in the same place? There should just be one. Some lights over here. There you go. Now you don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, people are using this little road that I built, aren't they? Hey, let's check this out really quick. It's a lot of industry trucks that are using that, yeah. $72. That's awesome. All right, let's take a look at your finances. 12. Aha. There you go. Budget. Fine. You got what? Excess? Oh my. Yeah, you do. Let's go ahead and destroy some of your excess. Where your boats don't hit your windmills. You got wind turbines. Just got a lot of excess. Will save us some money. Oh wow, these two systems aren't even connected together? Let's go ahead and fix that up. You always want to connect your systems. Okay. What about water? You got excess water too? 2 million, 2 million? Yeah. Can we even get one over? Can't even get one over, can we? What about right over here? There you go. So just helping out with the profitability while the city's running. A lot of pumping. Where's your pumps at? Am I blind? Okay, I guess I am. Well, we'll leave the pumps wherever they are. Where are they? Those are your water treatment plants. Where do you get your water from? I'm looking around. What the hell? Is this where they're supposed to be? And they just didn't show up or something? I have no idea. I don't see water pumping places. Okay. Well, let's just at least take out some of these guys. There you go. It's better. Traffic? 77. Alright, so that's all cleared out. We're good. Okay, looks like I took out one too many. Wait, your water lines are connected together though, right? Your systems are connected? Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't have to build it. I could have just increased your budget. Oh, I'm sorry. Normally you want to increase the budget instead. Alright, so traffic here is good. Traffic here is good. We got one last spot right here. Slow it down. Where else do we see issues? That looks good. Good. Fine. I mean, I think we're done. Oh! Oh, oh! Here you go. Lights. Bam. There is a playlist for a beginner's guide, Metro Subway guide, traffic manager settings, and a boatload of other tips and submitted city fixes. Please do check it out. Hopefully it'll be entertaining. Hopefully this was entertaining, and hopefully it gives you a lot of tips on improving your city. And then this thing gets stuck again. I think this just needs to be redone eventually as the city builds out over here. You know, build this, buy this area, and then fix this intersection, make it wider, and then it should be fine. Okay, now that this is good, we can go ahead and tell it to go ahead and block this box. And eventually this traffic will dissipate once there's an intersection placed right here, highway intersection right there. I'll go over next tips or next steps here in a moment. Bingo, done. Pause. Oh, that's just a busy road. Okay, we're at 80. Let's summarize what we did. Of course, and always, please do like the video if you liked it. You can hit dislike if you did not. The access from the highway was bad. And, well, I first started out with updating the traffic manager settings. But we've got one brand new highway intersection, a second, and then with the new industrial section, we got a third and a fourth. Again, you can get these highway intersections in the Steam Workshop. I think they're the best highway intersections out there. Integrated paths, integrated rail, integrated frontage roads. Then I use frontage roads and on-ramps and off-ramps to help create better access for the highway system. So we got some frontage road usage here, frontage road usage here. Definitely frontage road usage over here in this new area. Oh, or right up here. Sorry, I didn't put any down here, but there's space for it. Then, a lot of the roads needed dedicated directions. So, removing lights, doing dedicated directions. Then, there was lots of one-way roads. And the city was bifurcated where you couldn't get from one area to another in a simple, straightforward way. The one-way roads made it very difficult to maneuver, and it forced the citizens to go into specific places. And so that created bottlenecks, and that created a lot of the traffic problems. So I removed a lot of the one-way roads. There's more that could be done there. A lot of the traffic was caused by a lot of import, and so brand new industrial area here, and what was it, 12,000? So it's decreased by 20%, and it will decrease more as this area fills out a little bit, but there shouldn't be any more placed here. That's big enough. It would be nice for there to be another industrial area placed right here, and then a highway placed behind it. Maybe that highway can go up and connect down right here. Yeah, you could kind of go up here like that and then hook up right here. That'd be perfect. And the unemployment rate was 20%, so that's been decreased significantly, and that will continue to decline as more industry gets built out. There was no demand for commercial. There is now. There's more demand for residential now. The city is bigger. It grew by 5,000, so almost 5% increase in population. I can't remember where the traffic bottomed out at. 38. It's at 80. Of course, no despawning. I didn't really do anything with the metro subway system, but it would be good to expand it out to the other areas, and then not use the one-way tracks, use the two-way tracks, and then building out another, for the loops, building out their, I guess, clockwise if they've got a counterclockwise, or building out a counterclockwise if they have a clockwise. And then you can see that this is higher than it was before. I destroyed the bus system. It would be good to destroy the internal rail system as well as the subway system gets built out. There was a lot of places still exist, but there's massive 6-lane one-way roads right next to each other. So I destroyed that, created a nice little boulevard. It would be nice to kind of destroy the rest of this, make that a boulevard as well. Destroy these roads close together and make that a nice single boulevard rather than separated. And this area, get them a highway connection. So either one road right here, or eventually buy out this area and put a highway intersection down underneath. You can kind of connect it up with this too, like right from here to here, possibly. And I think that's a summary of all the major fixes, and then also I kind of mixed in some of the next steps for that. It'd be nice to kind of clear some of this up and just put the frontage roads all the way through. And I think that's good. Big things was the highway access, creating an industrial section where there wasn't one, dedicated directions, removing the traffic lights, and then also there was some lane connectors, and then there was obviously some road instructions and intersection instructions that needed to be removed. And now that the traffic is fixed, some of the sections where I did, block the box, possibly those can be removed. Just doing more of the metro system first, filling in the highway a little bit, getting more of the industry in the highway up here. That would be, those things would be good to do first. Let me see if I've got anything else that I want to work on for the city. I don't think so. I think we are done. So, Hornet Michael 24, again, thank you for uploading your city. Appreciate the opportunity to work on it. We have fixed your city. Please do like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, and if you want to support me more, smash that subscribe button. Again, there's a playlist that has a Subway Metro guide, beginner's guide, traffic manager settings, and a boatload of other tips, including a lot of other submitted city fixes. So check those out if you'd like. And then I also have a playlist for the cities that I've built, so you can take a look at those. Thank you. Appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.